Good morning, everyone. Sorry about the background light. I am driving, and I've got the sun, as you can see, behind me. So probably all you will see or hear is just my voice. Yes, today's choice of color is pink. So I don't know how many times, to be exact, oops, I better put on my seatbelt. I don't know how many times I've gone up and down this mountain, and from the base to the summit, it's exactly a mile. Not a very big mountain, but big enough, especially early in the morning. But I don't know how many times I said to myself when I first started running it that I was going to jog, all the way to the summit from the base without stopping. And I would say these things to myself: I'm going to make it. One day I'm going to make it to the top of this mountain without having to stop. Then there were times, I'll be really honest with you, when I would say to myself, "Self, you ain't gonna make it. It's too hard. It's too steep. Too many rocks, too many roots, too many everything. It's too wet." Sorry about the shadow again. Well, I decided that I would listen to the voice of truth. And the voice of truth, simply for me, was that thought process or pattern that was in alignment with my goal. And any other thought, any other self-talk or words that were not in alignment with that ultimate goal of making it to the top of that mountain without stopping or having to walk any part of it, I simply had to replace. There's a wonderful song, interestingly enough. I think it's by Casting Crowns, and it's called The Voice of Truth, I believe. And I was listening to that song as I was running up the mountain. By the way, I did make it. I did make it non-stop. I didn't have to stop and walk or stop. I just ran all the way to the top. So I love that song. Anyway, time and time again, as the song goes, it says, people, when they're trying to accomplish something in life, whether it's a career thing or a financial thing or a physical thing or a health thing or a combination thereof, they'd start, fail, start, fail, start, fail, start, fail, start, fail. And pretty soon, all of those fails just simply become kind of like that voice in your head without even thinking. Well, perhaps you're going through an experience where you're starting yet again on maybe being more healthy, getting on a regular exercise regimen, or maybe you're trying to stick to a financial budget, or maybe you would try to get out of a bad habit, and interestingly enough, even relationships can be unhealthy, and you're trying to get out of that. You're going back and forth, back and forth. Stop it. Listen to the voice of truth. Well, what do I mean by that again? The voice of truth is simply, once again, those thoughts, those voices, and for those of you who read Scripture, it could be all of those Scripture promises that are in alignment with what you know to be true about yourself, about what God says about you, or again, anything that's in alignment with your goal, what it is you're trying to accomplish. Hope this helps, and remember to apply knowledge to realize more of your potential. Pink today is the color of the day, pink. See ya.